isn't it? Everybody wanted that one. As you are aware, on 6th of March, we announced a nationwide crackdown on those who are manufacturing, distributing, transporting, and selling drugs, illicit alcohol, and psychotropic substances. That nationwide crackdown is a security enforcement operation, and as I said before, it has no time limits. We will continue with it until the problem of drugs, illicit alcohol, and psychotropic substances is eradicated in our country. We have placed the problem of drugs, illicit alcohol, and psychotropic substances as one of the priority national security threats, and we are clamping down on all unlicensed premises and destroying their capacity to manufacture poison to sell to the people of Kenya. We are also we have already revoked all licenses across the country that were issued contrary to national law, which demands that alcoholic premises or premises selling alcohol must not be close to education facilities and other parameters that are provided for in the law. That program is going on well across the country, including here in Trans Nzoia. We are in the process of transferring all the officers who have overstayed, including officers here in Trans Nzoia. All officers who have stayed for more than 3 years must leave. And that is not a request. It is not a human resource matter. It is a national security matter. They must leave without exception. I have directed the county security team to make sure they collect data. And the problem of a state officers is not at the senior command level. It's mostly at the junior level. And those officers must go to other parts of the country in line with government policy. We are also protecting our officers who are doing law enforcement, and we are making sure they are safe. I have asked each county to develop a plan, an operational order, which will guide the operation so that you don't have an officer venturing out alone to go and deal with some drug peddlers or drug traffickers, because we have had 1 or 2 unpleasant incidents, and this is because the relevant counties had not finalized the operational orders, which includes the standard operating of procedures of how to carry out these operations, to make sure they are successful, to make sure our law enforcement officers are not injured, and to make sure that we destroy not only the drugs and substances and illicit alcohol, but we destroy the capacity to manufacture those drugs and illicit alcohol going forward. Kwa hivyo, hiyo operation inaendelea, haitasimama, na maafisa wote ambao wamehudumu kwa zaidi ya miaka 3 katika station moja lazima watoke, na hiyo program inaendelea. We have a total of 42,500, and a good number have already been transferred, over 10,000, and we are in consultations with the Inspector General of Police to make sure that even the rest move in the shortest time possible, as directed by the National Security Council. And we have also asked all officers, all public officers who are involved in any business connected with alcohol, they must stop and close that business, or alternatively they leave service. Even if the premises is licensed, even if the premises sells legitimate products, an officer who is a law enforcement officer getting involved in law enforcement in an industry where they have business interest creates a conflict of interest, and therefore one must give way, and it's upon the officers to choose. We don't want any conflict of interest. And finally, we are asking political leaders and other leaders to stay out of this matter. This is not a political matter. It is a law enforcement matter. And as you're aware, Even the manufacturers of second generation alcohol, we've suspended their licenses for 21 days. We are vetting them afresh. We will only issue licenses to those that comply with the standards of public health, public safety, and other quality control mechanisms. God bless you. Have a good afternoon.